Yeah, bro, LB, I got one of the most consistent young rappers, I guess.
You already know. You already know. What you been saying?
Here, bro, what are you saying?
I've just been chilling, making music and shit.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, fam.
So you were nominated for, what was it? Artist of the Year?
Oh,
Video of the year?
yeah. Artist of the year. You got video of the year. You got video.
Director of the year.
Yeah, director of the year.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
director of the year.
Yeah.
I got nominated. Like I think I was like top 3 or top 4 or something like that.
Oh, say word.
Yeah,
Who
some
won
shit.
that?
I think Doovie.
Doobie?
I think Doovie won
That's
that.
the survey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how long have you been making music for? Just like in the studio, going to the studio, shit like
Shoot, I've been rapping since like, bro, like couple years now. Fucking, I'd say like 3 years at least.
that? Yeah.
3 years at least of me just like writing, like not even taking it
making
serious,
tracks.
you know? Yeah, just making tracks. Me and this guy right here.
Yeah.
Making tracks. When
Yeah.
he was in the bin, I was he'll call me all the time, you know, I'll play beats on my TV, put it on speaker and shit.
Yeah.
And then I got into writing after that, you know?
That's sick.
Yeah.
So he kind of inspired you? Introduce who this is sitting to your left.
Introduce yourself, fam.
Sovereign. Yeah, Sovereign. Been doing musician for a while. Probably 7 or 8 years. Just been working on it slowly. Been taking it more seriously now though.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
Well,
For sure.
Okay, sick. So did he kind of inspire you? Like he kind of motivates you to make music and shit? Like,
Yeah, for sure. Cause I wasn't even really like writing music like that. He'll call me every single day.
Yeah.
And he'll just be like, yo, let's play a beat. And he'll be the one writing. I won't even be writing sometimes, you know?
oh, you're more of a freestyle guy.
No. Like at those times I just wasn't writing at all. Like,
Oh, like
I
you
just, I just wouldn't.
you weren't making raps?
And then, yeah, like one day I'll just like, fuck it. I've always had the beats playing on the TV. I'll just start writing from now.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
Sick. So it kind of came natural. Like,
Yeah.
like you've always listened to rap since you were a kid,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Yeah. So when you're listening to old rap songs, are you kind of like, you know, you're kind of like, yo, I could do this. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Especially, like, honestly, like, especially with the city now,
yeah.
there's not much going on in the city.
Mhm.
So, me, like, I feel like if I started rapping now, it'll be like a good way to get me in there.
No, facts, actually. So, let's go back to when did you, you're a young guy, right? How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 20.
You're 20.
I just turned 20.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
So when you started, it was like a year ago we started shooting. Oh, I want to say like
Yo, I started shooting,
a
like,
year? Like, it's been about a year?
I think I dropped my first vids, like, 5 months, maybe 6 months now.
Yeah.
Not even a year. I don't know
Okay.
when we recorded that, but I dropped it like not even a year ago. So
Yeah,
I just started
yeah.
dropping not even a year ago now.
It's been a quick rise because you like, I see blogs, they talk about you. You're pretty
Yeah.
consistent. You know, you drop pretty often. Me and you working pretty often, you know?
Yeah, the blogs be posting still. The blogs be posting me sometimes.
Yeah.
Surprising me with some shit.
What do you think about when you see people being like, yo, fuck the vlogs, you know? Like, we don't need that, you know?
Honestly, bro, like, like, you know, like at the end of the day, like the blogs do their thing in the city, you know.
Yeah, facts.
I feel
of
like the
course.
blogs do their thing in the city. Like, if they weren't gonna be posting me, like who else would be, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Nah, man, it's like I noticed too, like when Six Buzz and all those blogs were like booming back in the day, you saw more rappers getting better streams, you know?
Yeah,
Because like
for
people
sure.
are like tapped into the blogs, and then when they
But
post
back
somebody,
back in the day, like a lot of people were like in the Toronto scene. Like now, there's not too much people in the Toronto scene now. You know,
yeah, it's weird, bro.
everyone's like, you know, a lot of the Toronto rappers, they're dead, they're in jail.
Yeah. I know. I
How it
even
is
saw a
here.
post the other day. Like, mans are saying there's like a curse on Toronto rappers. You know, like,
Yeah.
Because as soon as you start to get that, like, you see that incline, you know, you're starting to do progression. You're starting to get all these, like, you know, and then something bad
For
happens,
sure.
bro. Like, you know.
For sure, and even you, like I know you personally probably like shot with a lot of artists that passed now. You know,
Fam, a lot. Like,
over the years, like you've been recording for like a long time now. So
yeah, man. It's actually crazy. My dad, I was talking to my dad, and he was like he's been working in the workforce for like 30 years, you know. He's like 57,
Yeah.
and he's like, even he hasn't lost as many technically we're like co-workers, we're working together, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, even like he hasn't even lost that many people, you know what I mean? Like, that's
yeah,
fucked
that's
up.
crazy.
Like, I'm fucking
'Cause that's just a different generation now. The generation now is different.
it's
you know, like-
crazy, bro. Like, it's not, it's like I'm so like desensitized to it, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
RIP to Dope by DQ. He was the last one who passed away that I work with, and when I found out, I was like desensitized. Like, it was like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, I remember when I found out about when Houdini passed away, I was like, damn, bro. Like, it hit me so hard, fam. Like, I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you know, like, and now I'm like, it's just so regular. Like, it sucks to
Yeah,
say
it's
it. It's like
regular now.
regular, bro. Like, it's like,
regular.
Yeah, man, it's fucked up. Like,
all these artists are dying, going to jail. That's what's going on in Toronto.
so what are you gonna do to make sure that doesn't happen?
No, I can't. Fuck yo, I just have to follow from other people's mistakes, you know.
Yeah,
Just
for
look
sure.
at other people's mistakes and be like, yo, like, cause I'm a rapper, right? So
Yeah.
like, I'm not just gonna be like on the road just barefaced, like, you know.
Yeah, no, you gotta
Like,
move accordingly.
A lot of rappers I see, like, yo, they're moving loose.
No,
Some of
facts,
them
bro.
move loose, right?
You gotta move accordingly, man. Like, it's, you know, the going live and the locations and everything. You
Yeah,
gotta
for
be
sure.
smart. You know what I mean?
No one's perfect either. Like, I think everyone moves like sloppy, like once in a while, you know.
No,
But
facts.
At the end of the day, like, shoot, bro, you can't be moving sloppy out here.
Yeah, you're only human, bro. Like you said, you make mistakes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then, but that mistake can be fucking fatal, bro. Like, you know
Yeah, that
what I
mistake
mean?
could
Like,
cost you your whole rap career, your whole life, even.
Yeah,
right?
man,
So,
it's crazy. Like, you know, like, but yeah, going back to like, so you're from White Blocks, right?
yeah.
So talk about like what's White Blocks to people, because not a lot of people really know about White Blocks too much. You know, like.
Shoot, man, that's just my area, you know. Like, it's like no other place, really. You know,
It's just home for you. Like,
it's just home for me.
what's the neighborhood like?
Yeah, I feel like our neighborhood's really supportive, you know. Like, yeah, like I think our neighborhood's supportive.
Neighborhood's definitely super supportive. There's a lot of love in the hood, you know. In my opinion, it's all family to me, you know. To everybody, it's
Sure.
all family. It's all love, you know. Obviously, you know, shit gets grimy. It's just different, but it's definitely all love. Like, if you're from there, if you grew up there, it's love for sure.
For sure.
Always.
If you're from there, it's love for sure.
Cause yo, man, when I type in White Blocks on Google, there's bare fucking violence that happens over there. It's it's actually a pretty violent neighborhood. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just off like Google and shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah, I hear that. I hear
yeah.
that. For sure.
Yeah. Because people get so White Blocks is like I was looking at your face thing. People get it confused with Danforth Avenue, Danforth Road.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Like,
Road Not Ave, because we're on Danforth Road, right?
Yeah.
So Danforth Avenue is a whole different place.
Yeah, it's
So
downtown,
people,
right?
yeah, so people get it confused.
Okay.
So that's why we're always saying like Road Not Ave.
Yeah, yeah. It's a cool brand
Yeah.
too. You know what I mean? I fuck with that. Like, it's sick.
For
You
sure.
know?
For
Yeah.
sure.
So how important is branding to you guys? You know what I mean? Like, you obviously have like a brand that you're like clothing and shit that you're pushing. You have multiple artists. You know what I mean? Like, you have like a collective. You know, like
Yeah,
a creative
for sure.
collective. You know, so
For sure. Right now, like in the future, I'm gonna think about putting out some merch and stuff for sure.
Oh, that's sick.
But for now, like I just want the people to see what it is first before they start rocking it. You know.
True.
Yeah, I want them to see like, yo, it's Road Not Ave, 1300. You know,
Yep.
that's us.
Sick.
That's us.
So, I kind of got introduced to your guys when I started working with Be Busy, right?
Yeah, yeah. I remember that you were going crazy videos.
Yeah,
Crazy
yeah.
videos.
And like he's sick, bro. Like when you saw him doing his thing, did it kind of inspire you to kind of jump in there?
For sure, for sure. Yo, he was dropping like, to me, like in my eyes, like I think he turned up the hood for sure. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like in the music scene, he's super like was applying pressure. Like I seen so many videos. They're out here on like We Love Hip Hop and stuff like that.
Yeah, true,
I've
true.
seen him pop up on all those stuff.
He kept winning all these like video awards and like little
Yeah.
like weekly things and like, you know what I mean? Like, he was doing numbers. He was doing pretty
Yeah,
good numbers.
He was doing his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Shout out to Busy for sure.
That's awesome, man. Because I did an interview with him too, and ACP,
Yeah,
Low,
yeah.
and Mr. Bucky, Bucks, right? And so seeing those guys, they're a little older than you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So when
The youngest out of all of them right now.
you're the youngest guy in the whole
Yeah,
group,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, sick. So you're part of the whole unit collective, though, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you guys are all affiliated. It's kind of like
Yeah,
two
yeah,
groups,
we're-
though, right?
Yeah.
So is it kind of like the Driftwood guys, how they have like different groups in their like collective? Like, there's like the
Honestly,
young guys
like-
and the older guys, and like
Like we're all one group, you know, but I don't know, like whole unit, like we were dropping our music on whole unit, right? But so I guess Busy got knocked, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
There wasn't too much activity at the time. So now when I started rapping, I wanted to get my own channel up, you know, I wanted to build my own channel and
Sick.
stuff like that,
Yeah, you should.
for sure. But whole unit would always be there.
Yeah, yeah. You guys should push each other more. You know what I mean?
For sure,
Build
for
up the
sure.
whole unit channel instead of dropping all over. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna get it popping again.
Because then you're just
Don't
like,
sleep.
if you decide to take a break, right? Like, say you're like putting out, and you're like, yo, I'm burnt out, bro. Then Busy can drop a video,
Yeah,
and then
for sure.
you could drop a video. You know what I mean? And your next homie could drop a video. You know, and then by that time you have so much, you're still building subscribers, and then you make your return. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
for
feel
sure,
fresh,
for
like-
sure. And you know what? Like, you know, Busy might make his return soon, so
Okay,
keep
sick.
tuned for that.
It-
sure.
So, is there any update on him? Like, what's the deal?
He's coming back to rap shit.
He
come
wants to rap, eh?
He'll come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll come back
Okay, sick. No, he's good, man.
sure.
I always fucked with him. You know.
for sure.
Fuck,
For
I
sure.
think me and him did like 6 videos.
Yeah, like you
Something
guys
like
had
that?
a lot of videos going on. You guys had a lot of videos going on. That's what I'm saying. Like he was
Yeah.
really pushing it. Like especially at those times, like you know, no one else was really rapping from that area, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It was just Busy putting it out.
Yeah, he was definitely the most consistent from your guys'
For
block,
sure.
for sure. Yeah.
For sure, for sure.
Who's your favorite rapper? Like, who's your favorite like rapper, like big rapper? You know, like it doesn't have to be like an underground rapper. You know, like.
Shit. That's a good question, bro. Like I would say like, yo, honestly, like I fuck with King Von and shit. Like
Okay.
I think he was doing his thing before he died and shit.
Were you on the Chirac Chief Keef wave when it was coming out? I guess you
Honestly,
were really young
like
back
yeah,
then, right?
I was younger at those times, but
Yeah.
like everyone heard about that shit, you know.
Yeah.
But like for me, like how I got into it personally, like this when King Von came out, that's why I say like he's one of my favorite, you know, because like I wasn't even bumping no Little Durk or none of that. Like I was bumping King Von, and after I
He was
realized,
the first guy you got into.
Yeah,
from
like-
over there.
like I knew about Little Durk and stuff, but like when I was actually like listening to their bars and hearing what he's actually saying, I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, King Von's the one.
You just connected to him the most. 'Cause
Yeah,
he tells stories, right? Like
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a really good storyteller. Like
Yeah,
his-
really good storyteller for sure.
You like
for
visual.
sure.
You don't even need a music video, and you're like, damn, bro, I can like,
Yeah.
visualize what the fuck
Literally,
he's saying. You know, like,
literally, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. Cause I was like, I want to say when the whole Chief Keef, Lil Baby,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
when they were
yeah,
all popping
yeah.
off, like I was like 20, and I was like, yo, this is so different from everything else. Cause before that, it was like Wiz Khalifa's, Kid Cudi's, you know what I mean? And then they came out, and you're like, yo, this is so crazy. It was like shock
Yeah.
value. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
crazy.
Like people are like, well, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, you know. So I remember that. So like, it's such a crazy time, you know.
Yeah.
And just then to see it over time like evolve, you know. I feel like Toronto adapted that Chirac mentality over the years.
I guess so, but I guess that's just like everywhere else, you know. Like there's a lot of places that like people say like you know they got it from Chirac or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's like even New York. Like,
Yeah,
'cause
New
drill
York,
came
even New
from
York.
Chirac, right? But then
Yeah.
everybody talks about
everyone
New
took
York,
it. They have their own style and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
For
It's
sure.
actually changed, like the whole like you know how there's like a lot of like hi hats, like the drill. You hear a drill beat now, you know it's a drill beat. That
Yeah.
wasn't a drill beat in like 2013.
yeah,
you
that
know,
wasn't a
'cause,
drill
like,
beat back then.
because Young Chop would use like sirens and like all this shit. You know what I mean? And like
Mm-hmm.
like it's definitely the genres change. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. Because even like with the beats, like even me as a rapper, like I'd be looking for beats a lot, right? So
Yeah.
I know the difference between like a Chicago type beat, a New York type beat, and a UK type beat, and they're all drill, you know.
Yeah,
So,
true. They're all.
I could
call
listen. I
themselves
could.
drill.
I could listen to it, and like you could tell the difference, right?
for sure.
For sure.
Do you think that Toronto is a copycat city?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think we're a copycat city, nah. Because at the end of the day, like what happens here happens everywhere else, you know.
It's true.
So
It's true.
happens everywhere else. Some places might be worse than others, you know, but it doesn't mean people are copying, right?
Yeah, true. I just feel like even with like, I mean, Toronto does have its own thing. You know what I mean? There are guys
For
along
sure,
the way that
for
have
sure.
made up their own dances, like that guy doing that dance with their fucking swinging their arms, you know, or their legs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's,
Yeah, yeah.
There are viral things that come from Toronto, right?
Yeah, I
but
seen
a lot
that.
of it
I seen that.
is
That was funny.
coming is looking at fucking New York guys and what they're doing, and then there's copying.
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
You know, like
for
it's-
sure. Well, yeah, when it comes to that, like with the New York dance moves, like I feel like everyone in the fucking world copies that shit. You know?
Yeah.
Be
No,
copying
like,
those dance
for
moves
sure.
nowadays. Like everyone in the world be copying that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's and it is hard, bro. Straight up to like create your own sauce. It's hard, fam. Like you have
Yeah,
to
for
find
sure.
inspiration from other shit. You know what I mean? Like
For sure.
I spend a lot of time just watching other people's music videos and then like
real.
taking like one scene from it, like one idea. You know what I mean? Just and then just making your own out of it, right? Like
For sure.
You
I
do
hear
with
that.
rap?
Not really. Like honestly, like some like when I'm writing, like sometimes I'll be listening to a song and I'm like, yo, fuck this song. I'm gonna make my own song, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
word.
and I'll just like play a whole bunch of beats, just see what I could really come up with, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And what specific beats do you fuck with? Like, which ones do you like? Like, when you hear it right away, you're like, okay, this is hard. Like,
That's a good question, bro. Like, honestly, I fuck with the Key Glock beats, Key Glock type beats.
like when you're looking on YouTube, you type in a key Glock, eh?
Yeah, but like, you know, it depends, cause like, you know, certain times it's different people, right? But like, I used to fuck with the Chief Keef type beats. I fuck with some Chief Keef type beats.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking. Yo, what other beats were you going off before?
Me or you?
Both of us, fam. Yo, there's so many. There was the Melvani type beats. The Melvani type beats were alright too.
Bro, you personally, yo, Chief Keef, Key Glock, Young Dolph, Big Moochie Grape, like
Yeah.
Sounding rappers.
Yeah, like honestly, I fuck with the South Side, like the Memphis and
yeah, he's
type
super,
beats, like Pooh Shiesty
yeah,
type beats,
that's
you
the
know,
thing
like
about
the
it.
South, you know.
Me, I've always been on some melodic thing, but he helped
Yeah.
like the one thing with him, I've always trying to push him to do melodic. He's always trying to push me to do like more drill, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
I can do both, you know. I've experienced doing everything, you know. Like I'm super, what's the word?
Versatile.
Yeah, I lost the word for a
sure.
second, but yeah, versatile. I'm super versatile, so
For sure. For
I'm
sure.
also trying
He
to push
is
him to like expand different
versatile.
shit, and I low key try and pick up some things off of him when it comes to like getting more grimy with shit. Cause I can get grimy, but like the certain flows he has is like I'm trying to like pick little things from it and trying to add my own sauce to it, you know, and trying to like help him with certain shit.
Yeah, that's sick. You got it, bro. You got to create your own sound. You got to create your own ad libs, your own sauce. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
that's what makes these guys like, you know, like stand out. The Kanye's, the Futures, you know, their fucking ad libs, their sounds, you know, Pusha.
Yeah, for sure. That's true too.
Yeah, bro. Like that's why when you see a Toronto rapper do it, you're like, yo, that's sick. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like they have like a tag, like almost
an
a tag.
intro.
on-
Almost,
yeah, like
you know
an
what I mean?
intro.
Like,
yeah.
As soon as you hear it, you're like, this is hard. You know what I mean?
This is hard. Yeah. I hear that.
What do you think about the whole? Have you listened to Future's album?
Future's album,
The new one?
No, I haven't. I
You
don't
haven't
think
heard it,
so.
eh?
No, I be bumping too much beats.
Their controversy, bro.
What's
Like,
going on
there's
that?
like-
Talk to me about it. What's
There's
going
like
on?
six-
What's going on?
There's like 6 Drake diss tracks on it.
Say a word.
Yeah.
Whole opposite. Like Drake's album is like one set list of names, and Future's basically the entire opposite. Like the names.
He
are
like
swapped.
was the
Damn.
antagonist on
Like, did he name drop or did he just diss
like
him?
like for example, Drake on his last album had a song called with SZA called "Slime You Out," and then Drake Future has a song called "Slimed In," and then there's "I Don't Give a Fuck," but like the initials, and then there's "We Don't Fucking Trust You."
Damn, bro.
Yeah, like they do, like you know what I mean, like but you do the acronyms, you know, like you just see like the letters.
Yeah.
So like he did like a twist on it, and then he got Kendrick to diss him and all this shit. It's pretty interesting
Damn.
shit.
So
yo.
basically, everyone's dissing Drake. I didn't even know about this shit.
Damn, everybody's damn, it's going crazy. Nav unfollowed him. They're like, cause
Say why? What did he do? What did
basically
Drake
they're
do?
like pick sides, like stop playing both sides. You know what I mean? Like you can't play both sides, right? So Nav, all these guys that fucked with Drake so much are now fucking with Future. You know what I mean? Because Future's
Yeah.
just a real one. You know, he's not about all the gimmicks. I feel. You know what I mean? Like
I guess so.
like
yeah.
even Rick Ross, bro. He's on Team Future. Like he's fucking. You know,
Yeah.
he follow Drake. He's talking shit. Like you know.
Damn, that's
It's-
crazy.
It's crazy, fam.
But who
Like,
knows what's really going on in the industry, right? Like those guys are like on a different level, right? So you never know what's going on over there. Like
It's kind of like that thing where you see like if everybody just like gangs up on like the top guy, you can take him over, you know? Like enough of this guy, like just take him out.
honestly
you know?
though, like to me, like I feel like Drake should just do more for the city, you know?
Yeah,
Me personally, because the last thing I seen Drake do was trying to like make some peace happen, and just like what you said, you're like, yo, pick a side, right?
yeah,
So yeah, I think he should pick a side for sure. Like if he's gonna do a track with someone, he should do a track with that one person. You shouldn't try to collab like
two hoods to make it more messy.
two ops and shit. Like
For sure, I know that.
I wouldn't
shit-
even do that. You know?
What do you think about that whole thing?
Honestly, like I feel like Drake was wrong for that. You know, for sure, because he knows what's going on in the city, bro. He knows there's rappers dying all the time.
Yeah, he's not stupid.
Like what the hell? He's not stupid. Like
Nah, I feel like there's other ways to go about it though. It's one of those ones you don't have to just combine two hoods together to make songs. It's one of those ones where you just like
yeah.
he comes from the city, right? So it's one of those ones you just like put on programs for the city. So like put money into each other, not each one, but like
Yeah,
put programs in place so like each one has something to do for the music thing, you know?
For sure.
I thought Drake was gonna do some shit like that like years ago. You know what I mean? Like when
You
he
should have done it years ago.
yeah, man. Like when Houdini and all these guys were doing their fucking thing, doing millions of views. He should have done it then. You know what I mean? Not
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Now it seems like he's trying to like win. Yeah, he's trying to win back the people. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, but
it's past the time. Let me try and do this now. You know what I mean? Just to get some.
I hear that, but like for some people, like they probably looking at it like, yo, it's too late for that.
Yeah, facts.
Because like they already have so many homies that died over this shit and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, they don't. I'm pretty sure niggas don't really care about Drake like that. You know,
It escalated so much more over that time span. You know what I mean? Like
For
if
sure.
he would have done that in 2017 before Smoke Dogg passed away, before all these guys, you know what I mean? Things could have been different.
and yo, don't get it twisted. He does his thing though. Like he'll bring people out on stage. I see him bring a couple people on stage and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
he should do more for the city. Like
No facts.
if you look at every other city in America, like there's always like so many. The top rapper of that city is bringing up like other rappers from that city. You know.
Yeah.
For Toronto, it's like everyone. It's like, oh man, everyone for himself. You know.
Even like yo, bro, he signs someone and he keeps them like shelved. You know what I mean? Because I
Yeah.
feel like he knows he's like I'm the number one artist, and you can't push another artist if you're the number one artist. You know what I mean? It's like
I hear that.
It's like if you're a boxer, bro, you're like.
Exactly what I was telling you.
Like yeah, if you're a boxer, bro, and you're Canelo and you're number one in the world, bro, why would you start bringing up this next guy? You know what I mean? It's
I
taking
hear
away
that
from you, bro. Like
I
you know
hear
what
that
mean?
it's
Like,
taking away from him. but
exactly. You have to create
Bro,
this aura that you're
look at-
unstoppable. Like
Any good he sees from the city, he'll just grab it and take it for himself. So he-
For sure.
that's like the Moji
For
shit,
sure.
you know? Like we take
sure,
the Moji
for
shit,
sure.
and then if you even come out like you did and say something, you look crazy. You know what I mean? Like who the fuck are you, bro?
I hear that too, but like, you know what? Like, I feel like, yo, if you're gonna do something, like if I do something right now and Drake goes and copy me or something like that, bro, that's a easy copyright. Like, he shouldn't be allowed to do that, you know?
Yeah, for
Without
sure.
my permission or like pay me or something, right?
Yeah.
He shouldn't just do it out of the blue and all of a sudden I just go online, I see this guy copying my dance type shit, you know?
Yeah, Drake has been stacking up bad karmic debt for years, just taking it from everybody, you know? And now it's like, look at it now, you know what I mean? Everybody's turning on him, right? Like, it's pretty crazy.
I didn't know everyone was turning on him.
I'm
though,
surprised
man.
you haven't seen, I'm surprised you haven't seen all this shit, bro. Where you been, bro? You've been
I
hiding under a
haven't,
rock. Like,
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. I have to do my research.
yeah,
for sure.
yeah. If you had to pick Future, Drake, who are you picking?
Fuck. That's a tough one, bro.
It's a tough
Like,
one.
I want to say Drake because he's from the city, right? But I would go, like, if I was to do a track with someone, like, I would go with Future, to be honest.
Yeah, Future's just sick, bro.
I'll go with Future. Future has, like, a different, he has a different style in his raps and stuff, you know? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he's from, like, the South somewhere in America, too, right?
He's from Atlanta.
Atlanta, okay, yeah. So, yeah, like, just, I don't know, like, I feel like, because you know how Future raps, like, I don't even know how, like, what's a good example? Like, he has a different flow, you know?
Yeah,
he has
his
a different
voice
flow.
is like,
You can always change it up.
Yeah. Like, if you hear Future, you know it's Future, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. No one sounds like him, bro.
Yeah,
Except
no one
for,
sounds like him.
A couple guys where they're like, yo, like Designer might sound like him,
But
but
the thing is, it's like, if someone sounds like Future, you know they copied him.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's like they sound like Future. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's what you're saying.
No
huh?
one, yeah. I'll go with Future.
Okay, so, talk about how you got the name LB the Don.
I'll be the Don. Honestly, bro, like, I've had that name still. Like, I had a lot of nicknames, yo, you know? And that was just one of them, so I ran with it, you know?
Okay, sick.
I had a couple nicknames. I ran with I'll be the Don.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that your first rap name?
Fam, because people already call me LB, you know? So,
Oh, that's like your nickname.
yeah, so,
Okay.
yeah.
Sick.
So I added the Don on there. People already, you know, I had LB the Don. Bro, remember when you were knocked? We had that name LB the Don in mind because I really knew I wanted to start rapping one day.
Yeah, yeah.
So I already had it in mind, but I had like 10 other names in mind too, right? So I didn't know I was gonna go with that, but I had to pick one because I shot nothing left with you, right? So I
Yeah.
was like, yo, I have to hurry up and pick a name, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm
What
just
were
gonna
some of the
run
other
with-
names?
Fucking yo, what was it? It was fam El Bizzle, fucking pounds,
Pounds,
fucking
okay.
sticks, fucking. There was a couple of them, you know.
Pounds
But
and then sticks. bro.
I know,
Like,
right?
that's
But
a
like,
fat guy
but the
name,
thing
bro.
is, like,
Pound is in that because he's LB, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, I see that. Okay, that's pretty
nah,
sick.
but fucking yeah, I just ran with LB the Don, you know, because my name was already LB anyway. I was already running with LB
Yeah,
without
yeah.
the Don anyway, right? So
No, that's sick, bro. That's sick. Yeah, I thought you'd just ask you about your name, you know. And,
yeah.
But so what do you think about like? Are you big on networking and like doing songs with other rappers?
Depends who, but honestly, like I be trying to network with a couple people like in America, a couple of them, you know. I try to make something happen, you know. Yeah, like some people from New York, and like some other people would reach out to me. I'll try to reach out to other people, and they'll reach back. Some of them would reach back.
Yeah.
So I be
Just to keep
networking
the
a little
connection.
bit. Yeah, just to keep the connection, you know. Like honestly, like even if I don't do the track with them, I just reach out to see what's going on, you know.
No, it's good, bro. You never know, man. Like having networking is like the best thing, bro. Like
For sure.
every big music video I've got, like with like American artists and shit. Like I worked with, I did a thing for Polo G.
Say word.
Yeah, I worked with OGZ from Shoreline Mafia. Like I've done a couple, you know what I mean? Riff Raff.
Did you fly out to America for that?
No, they all come here, bro. Or
Say
like
word.
I did like OGZ. We did his shit in Montreal. Like he had a tour out there, and we went to Montreal.
Yeah.
But almost 100% of the time, bro, it's from someone I know. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
someone,
yeah.
a producer, DJ. They're like, "Yo, pull up, bro. They're gonna be here," and then you pull up, or like their manager, someone. You know what I mean? So networking
I
is
hear
so
that.
clutch, bro. Like you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Networking goes a long way, bro.
Yeah,
It does go
definitely.
a long way. It does go
Definitely.
a long way.
You'd be surprised, man. Some people put you in some rooms.
You'd
with some
be
people.
surprised. A lot of people would reach out to you. You wouldn't even think would reach out. You know.
Yeah, man.
For
No,
sure.
it's crazy. So what do you think about like your recording process? Like when you get in the studio, what's an LB recording studio like? Like a session, a full session.
Usually, I'll just like I would write my tracks at home. You know. So I'll just write my tracks at home. I'll find beats. I'll just make a couple tracks, you know? And
Yeah.
usually like I would already have like old tracks I could just record anyway, but like before I go to the studio, I'll write straight new stuff. So even if like after I spit all my new shit that I just wrote, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna spit something I wrote like maybe a couple months ago now.
Sick.
You know? But usually I be writing a lot of stuff. Or sometimes like if I have a track that's like not fully done
Yeah.
and I'm in the studio and I still have time, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna record what I have written down and then I'm gonna freestyle the rest.
That's
I'll
amazing,
just keep
bro.
punching in on the rest. But I'm not really a freestyler like that.
So you
know?
you come prepared to your sessions.
Yeah, I try to. For
No, that's
sure,
good, man.
For sure.
I'll just wait for a second for the door. So so you come prepared, how many songs can you bang out in like a 4-hour period?
4 hours? Fuck. I'm not even sure. Like a couple, but like if I was going to studio by like just by myself,
Yeah.
I'll probably bang out more. But when I go to the studio, I bring other people with me and they'll record their stuff too, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
So like studio time will be like split. But more times I'll just 4 hours, bro, like if I come prepared and I have the track written down, bro, I record pretty quick.
Yeah.
My engineer even tells me I record pretty quick. Like I could get a track done in like maybe 20 minutes.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you don't waste
Like
time.
if it's fully like prepared and I have it there, like I could get a track done like 20 minutes easy.
Yeah, I never understood the whole thing where guys like book studio time. They spend the first 2 hours writing the track. You know, I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know about writing the
Yeah,
track.
like, why not just come with some?
I don't know about writing the track, but like if you're going in there, even like, you know, just go in there.
Freestyling is acceptable.
Yeah, if you just go in there, you don't have anything and you're just freestyling, then you're good, you know.
No, for
But
sure. You're not. But you said you're not really a freestyle guy.
I'm not, but like sometimes I'll go in and I'll freestyle like I'll just punch in, you know, like I'll say a bar and I'll punch in again on the next bar, next
Oh, I
bar, next
see.
bar, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of
maybe like 1 or 2 bars like for a freestyle.
that's more like digitally writing. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
'cause
like that's my freestyle, you know.
for sure. That's good though because it's not like freestyling, so there's like a lot of errors in it. You can still
Yeah.
make corrections as you go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Let's talk about Takeover with A3.
Yeah, Takeover. That's gonna be on your tape, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, that tape's gonna be big for sure. That tape's gonna be big for sure.
yeah, bro. It's got some bangers on there. you
Yeah,
know?
they have some bangers, some big names in there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Respect for putting me on that tape too, by the way.
Yeah, no,
For sure.
It's been love, bro. You know,
For
you're
sure.
going hard. That's another thing too. People are like, "Yo, bro, put me on the tape, bro," and I'm like, I look at them and I'm like, "Yo, you're not even going hard, fam. Like, what the fuck? I'm not just handing out fucking free passes, bro. Like,
I hear you. I
like,
hear
what
you.
What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, that's why. I saw you going hard, bro. We have a good relationship, so I was like, "Yo, fuck, let's put
Put
LB
it
on there."
together. No cap.
Yeah, fam. Because Carmelo did that beat.
Yeah, Carmelo did that, And I didn't even know who that was, mind you. And then when you brought it to my attention and I did my research and shit,
Yeah.
I noticed he actually worked with a lot of people. Like,
Bro,
yeah,
he's
I'm
got-
pretty sure he has shit with Kevin Gates and shit.
He's got a lot,
pretty
bro. He's
sick.
got plaques. He's got like he has a song on YouTube that has like 50 million views.
He makes music? I thought he only makes beats.
Like he just like it's Kevin Gates' song. I think it's
Oh,
called
okay. Yeah.
Pride.
Yeah.
It's called Pride. I think it has 100 million streams. Like it's
Yeah, that's
like
crazy.
super platinum and shit.
That's crazy. And you know what's crazy to me is like when I researched him, like I seen I seen Kevin Gates and shit, and I also seen a lot of like Toronto artists too. You know, like he shows love to the city.
He used to do a lot of big Toronto songs. Like he did like One of Mine's with like Talib Twin and all those guys.
Mm-hmm.
He did a lot of Bugs when Bugs was doing his thing. Who else? When Barrett had like the North South, remember North Side South Side song?
Yeah.
He did a lot of his shit. Like he's good, bro. I say he's the top producer in Toronto.
I hear that.
Just for sound, like his
for sure. And honestly, like when I heard that Takeover beat, I was fucking with it.
Yeah,
for sure.
I was gonna ask you about that. Like, how did that song go? Like the recording, because I wasn't with you. You know what I mean?
I know. Yeah. Fucking yo. Honestly, you sent me the beat. I was listening to it. I'm just like, yo, this beat's hard. Let me send it to A3. And then A3 heard it and he's like, yo, we're going to put something together. So basically, I was just like, bro, I don't know what I'm going to write to this. Something's going to go on the mixtape and shit.
Yeah.
My first time on a mixtape. So I was just like, fuck, I'm just going to have to like write something, fam, you know? So basically, like when I got the beat, like I basically went to the studio like as soon as I can. And I just recorded it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It came out sick. It's
Yeah,
doing
I
pretty
just-
good so far. It's already out. So if people want to
Yeah.
go check that out, they can.
For sure.
And then, yeah, the album comes out on April 18th.
For sure.
Got some big names on it, like FB, Babytron.
Yeah,
Boulevard Biz.
yeah. Babytron's on that. It's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's so crazy, bro. Like going in, there's so many. No one knows like behind the scenes, like what the fuck goes on making that shit. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
so many ups and downs and fucking people dropping out. Like you know what I mean? Like shit happens and
I hear you,
a lot
bro.
of shit. You know what I mean? So that's why like I did an album 2 years ago and it took that long to put this one together. You know?
For
like,
real?
Yeah, bro. Like I
Damn.
had like 40 tracks and like. I get it.
40 tracks? Damn, bro.
Yeah, man. Like I had like 40 songs, bro. Like some guys are doing like 3 tracks for me and shit, and then like, but they're like, I can't like get like some guy would send me like an unfinished track, and then that's as far as we get. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck,
and then you have due dates and shit.
yeah,
right?
and I'm like, you know,
I
or
hear
guys are
that.
sending me unfinished shit and fucking, you know, and I have to go in and fix it. It's just you know, it's so much bullshit.
I hear
right?
that,
So,
bro. I honestly hear that. That's
but yeah,
crazy, though, you know? Like,
came
but
together nice.
shoot, that's why you just have to go through what you're doing, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Super go through what you're doing. You can't
Yeah.
control the next person, right?
No,
So-
facts, bro. And it's like, once it's out, bro, it's sick. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a piece of history, you know? Like, every now and then I'll go back and listen to my old one, and I'm like, damn, bro, this album's actually hard, you know? Like, Draft Season's a sick album, you know? The album was even more stacked, I thought. Like, obviously, there's, like, newer artists on this one, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, that one, I had, like, YG, Robin, Roadrunner,
for
Biz
sure.
Loke, you know? And, like, going into this one, I tried not to just copy the same artist. Because I could have went back to all those guys
I hear
and been
that.
like, yo, I'm doing the second
That's
take,
true,
bro,
too.
you know?
That's true, too.
So it was hard to like, because all those guys are like my closest. Like, you know, I could just hit them up and be like, they'll give me a verse. We do a favor, I'll shoot them a music video. You know what I mean?
For
So then to do this one, it was like having to start fresh. It was just pretty fucking tough, you know?
I hear that. But you know what? Like, you know, it's good. New year, new album, or new mixtape, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of new artists out here since, like, because a lot of those artists, they've been rapping for, like, a long time, you know? Like, since I was in high school, right?
Yeah,
So-
true. Who were you listening to when you were in high school? Like, were you big on like when my team came out with YS and all those guys? Like, were you like listening to all that Toronto rap music and?
In high school, like, yo, grade 9, what was bumping in grade 9, fam? Like, honestly, like, all that shit was playing in grade 9. Like, all those tracks are like basically like what mans are but like bumping in grade 9, or not even necessarily like you personally have to be bumping it, but like you'd hear it around, you know?
Yeah, you'd hear it like, you
Yeah.
know, you're like at school and someone's playing off their phone or like
Yeah.
someone's driving by in a car and
Yeah.
listening to like
And, like,
fucking
to
LP
me-
Spiffy or some shit, you know, like you're just
Yeah,
like, yo,
like,
what the
and
fuck?
to me, like, I feel like, you know, like, those times, it was just different, you know? Those times were just different. Like, I feel like we'll never have, like, times like that again type shit, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, nowadays, like, there's not too many tracks, like, coming out from the city and stuff. Like, you know, half of these artists can't really rap anymore or whatever the case is, right?
Yeah, no, it's true. Oh, a lot of guys just lost their clout. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Guys that had it back then, just not doing it the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just not the same. But like, shoot, bro, that's just how it goes, you know?
Just how, bro. It's like people outgrow artists. People don't realize that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
So say a 18-year-old kid in 2017, your favorite rapper's Robin Banks. It's now 24, 7 years later. That person's now 27. They might have outgrown that person. You know what I mean? They're like, I don't fuck with that. You know, I'm onto more
sure.
mature shit. They're still talking about shooting up the hood, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
people
for sure.
outgrow artists all the time, right? Like, that's
For
what people don't
sure.
realize. That's you have to like evolve with time. You know what I mean? Like, you have to keep changing your sound and your, you know, and getting better as an artist. And like
For
Northside
sure.
Benji's like been really good at that.
Yeah,
He's been-
Northside Benji's, he's been doing his thing.
Yeah, like he keeps
doing his
reinventing himself, making better music. You know what I mean? Like, because there's been so many guys from back then. Like, I don't think, like, I'm just being honest. Like, guys like Moji and Puffy L's, like, if they made a return, they wouldn't be doing the numbers they did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, like, I swear these guys, like, a lot of guys tried to make a return and like it didn't really end up, like, it's just not the same, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's just not the same.
that's why you have to take advantage when you have it, bro. Like, and you're up, you have to take advantage. You know
For
what I
sure.
mean? Like, I'm sure a lot of those guys look back and they're like, "Fuck, bro, we dropped the ball." You know what I mean? Like, remember Safe? Remember Safe?
What track was that? Safe.
He had like a song that was so big, bro. Like they had like 10 million views in Toronto, and he's like walking around smoking a blunt in Toronto. It's like an R&B kind of track.
Yeah.
And then he puts out music, and he doesn't have the same feel because he like took such a big time off. You
The
know?
thing
Like,
is, I feel like, you know, being consistent is one thing, but being consistent like with like good music is also another, you know, because like you have to realize like a lot of tracks they go big because they're an anthem, right?
Yeah,
it's an
that's
anthem.
true. That's
So,
true.
If they're dropping other tracks, not every track's an anthem, right?
Nah, it's not.
So
That's what people like need to realize too. Like, and it's hard is to drop anthem after anthem. You're a hit maker. You know
yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
that's like next level shit. You're a hit maker.
Yeah.
Anthem after anthem, you know.
Yeah, bro. It's hard to do that,
Like,
especially over like
An
what I mean?
anthem is like 5 years later, you're bumping that track.
Yeah,
10 years later, you're bumping that track. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I still go back and listen to like. Fucking,
there's a lot of tracks you go back and listen to, and you're like, okay, you can still bump it now.
Yeah,
Some
like-
tracks you'll bump it from like 5 years ago. You're like, yo, I don't even know why I was bumping this.
Yeah,
5 years ago.
facts. Like no airplane mode. Bullied. Like that song just like is like timeless. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
there's like
yeah.
timeless tracks. You know that like Griselda
sure.
Blanco's one. Like there's
For
tracks
sure.
that you can just listen to fucking forever. You know. Like,
Yeah.
But you haven't seen those in a while,
100%.
bro.
You haven't seen them in a while. That's why I'm here, man.
Yeah. No, you gotta go hard.
That's why
fam.
I'm here, bro.
Who's your dream feature? Like that you want to get one day?
Damn. Dream feature?
Like if you could pick one feature from any fucking person in the world, who would you pick?
Like, honestly, bro, I'm gonna go with Lil Durk. I'll go with Lil Durk. I think
That's a
that'll
good
put
pick.
like if you have a track with Lil Durk, I think that'll put you on the map for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, I would say King Von, but since he died, I'll say Lil Durk
Yeah.
or like Lil Baby or some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. Lil Durk would be a good one, I think.
Yeah, Lil Durk would be a good
Lil
one for
Durk
sure.
is fucking. He's just been on top for a long time. So
Have Lil Durk come to Toronto?
can Lil
Yeah,
Durk come
big
to Toronto? I don't even know. I wonder if he can.
Who knows? Who knows, man?
Yeah. So yeah, fuck. Before we wrap this up, what we've shot? How many videos? 4? We did Nothing Left
Nothing left. End of your run.
and No Remorse.
No remorse.
Suge
Suge
Knight.
Knight. And we're about to do one today, so that's gonna be 5 today.
5. Okay. What's your favorite one so far? Out of the 4
Like
that we
my
shot?
favorite track or
Yeah.
favorite video?
Favorite video.
That's a tough one, bro. It's a tough one, Mac.
Which one you fuck with the most though?
Yo, honestly, I don't know. Like, bro, I fuck with No Remorse, but I don't know if I just say that because it's the newest one, right?
True. The newest one's always gonna be like.
But
you
like,
know?
the thing is though, like, I super fuck with Suge Knight, but I fuck with Nothing Left too. Like, I fuck with, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, they're all a little
know, bro.
different. They're all cool. You know what I mean? Like,
But I feel like I fuck with, like, I fuck with No Remorse.
Yeah.
Because that video came out, like, nice, and we shot it, like, like, on the block, and, like, we went to other locations and shit.
Yep.
And I fuck with Nothing Left. I fuck with Nothing Left, too. Nothing Left was probably one of the hardest videos. Probably be,
That was our first one, no?
that would be our first one. still.
Yeah. Yeah. That
That
one was
would
hard.
probably be, like, always my hardest video.
So you dropped No Remorse today.
Yeah, I dropped No Remorse today, and shooting a video today.
Sick. So before we wrap this up, what what are your plans like going into like the next year or two? Like where you see yourself?
Shoot. I see myself, honestly, I see myself being a big impact to the city. Not gonna lie. Like, I see myself they're gonna be bumping I'll Be the Don, and they're gonna be like, yo, I was bumping him in high school. You
Sick.
know? Like the kids now that when they grow up, they're gonna be like, yo, I was bumping this guy in high school, you know?
Yeah, become
For
a
sure.
name brand.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
For
No, you
sure.
definitely can, bro. You have talent.
for sure.
Yeah, and you're going hard.
For sure. I get a lot of messages, a lot of love, so
No, it's good.
for sure. That keeps me going too.
Yeah, motivates you to keep going, bro.
For sure.
I know it's a long road, bro. Like it's a lot of ups and downs, and you know what I mean. And you want to quit
100%.
1,000 times, but you know, music's good
100%, bro. 100%. But yo, it'll be worth it at the end of the day, fam.
for
Trust
sure.
me.
Is there anything else you want to say before we sign off?
No Remorse out now. Go run it up. I have a new music video coming. I'm gonna have an album coming soon. I'm gonna start working on an album. When you guys are ready for that, I'm gonna drop it. It's all on you guys. It's all on you guys.
And?
Hmm.
Look at this guy.
And free the guys. Free the guys. Free all the guys. No cap.
Nah, respects, bro. I
No
appreciate
cap.
it.